morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Rambling Rusty Elm, and this is Rambling with Rusty. Last time on Rambling with Rusty, we left off pretty much at the end of a quest line to help discover a traitor amidst the blades of the rose, brass blades of the rose. And we are on our way up now to meet with Fafalupa in the city of Horizon. So without further ado, let's get back into it. Welcome back, Rusty. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the brass blades of the rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Rusty, for your service to the Sultana. You are a true hero. You are welcome. What do you got for me? Fafalupa will entrust you with a matter of grave importance. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me the personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we've been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he is one of the Sultansworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was one too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events, I knew not whom to trust with this information until now. I have chosen you, Rusty. Pray bear the letter to Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand and relate the circumstances of our discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultansworn, and she will know how best to proceed. Okay, well, I guess that means going back to town. A lot quicker than running here. Ah, Rusty, been too long. Dedanen tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? You look like you've got something to say. So that's what this is about. Fafalupa's thinking Owen might have been in league with Baldwin, that this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he needn't worry. Owen's loyal to Sultansworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells, I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Rusty, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you, but if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Complete. Now accept the next class job quest. These quests offer opportunities not only to earn guild items and gear, but also new class job specific actions. Can I count on your discretion, Rusty? If so, then listen closely. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate, ruled by Sultana Ul'namo. Truth is, though, it is the 6 wealthiest citizens... Truth, though, it is the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if certain incident becomes public knowledge. Pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultansworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I'd bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Rusty. Tell him Mamadi sent you, that it concerns a lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Well, that makes sense. Now I just need to figure out where to go. Looks like it's down in there. Okay. I've gotten to the wrong place again. The map suggests that it's down this corridor. Scholar's Walk. Sultansworn Elite. Okay, the heart of the sworn lies beyond. State your business. Pardon, did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed. Owen. Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here? A letter? Very well, let's see it. Have you read this, adventurer? No? I see, but you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Mistress Mamadi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown and what its loss could mean to Her Grace the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultansworn, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness. No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of theft, we've searched frantically for any signs of any whisperers. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seemed fated to remain a mystery until you showed up bearing this ransom note. Your price for the return is Her Grace's crown, and though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the Ul'dah legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom, though I'm not foolish enough to meet these men alone. I dare not bring a host of my comrades, lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Of course. Mamadi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of those loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. I can do that. Deliver the letter to Gawain. Rendezvous with Owen at the unholy heir. Where am I? Okay, it's in Central Fenelon. So 194. Teleport to Blackbrush Station for 194 gil. Yes. I'm saving a little bit of time getting there. Looks like I want to go this place. Destination. Waiting. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Duty calls. Commence battle for duty, honor, country. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum level allowed, you will be synced as follows. Level 18. And wouldn't you know it, I am level 20. Proceed. I've come as agreed. Now show me the crown. Aye. You'll have your precious crown, once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owen, you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Given that you are not alone, what guarantees have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak? Ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown. You have made mock of our trust. The deal is off. Here's your payment as promised. Aye, 'tis the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now at long last we have it, the power to create an army of undying soldiers. Can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over? What it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you? Did you assume we were feeling charitable? You must feel terrible knowing that you've brought us the doom of Ul'dah. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy. Well, shit. There's too many rusty. Run while you still can. I will do my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Sultansworn. Put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultansworn. Ha! No matter. Kill them all. Master Papashani. But why? How? Well, that was an interesting fight anyways. The general saw you sneak into the vaults, Owen. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General, he ordered you to look after me. Master Papashani, more of them to the north. After them, Sultansworn. They have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us. Let us speak again back at the city. Well, it looks like my part ended. It's over. Nope. Another masked one. The source of his strength becomes clear. You have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of the creation, send unto me a creation of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Well, shite. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Okay. Defeat the masked mage. Experience. That's all that fight was worth? Wow. Cheap. Ugh. That the wisdom of the paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Huh. Paragons. This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the bringers of chaos, Asians, to give them their true name. But we cannot be sure they were responsible for recent disturbances until now, as if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Charlayans crossed paths with Asians before? Well, we've certainly. Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the third time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were a lodestone. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble onto next. I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. On that note, I must away until the next time. Crystal. And of course I'm going to pick it up. Right? Nope. He's going to bust and float away in the air. Okay. And a bunch of Oberons, whatnot. Wow. Okay. Well. Everyone is waiting for you, adventurer. Yes. Papa Shani. complete. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so rusty? I was once a Sultansworn, you know. Though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before have I seen her so despondent as when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultansworn, Rusty.
Exalted vessel of Ul'dah, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Ul'dah, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul'namo presides.
Cool, a little voice acting. Ow.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ul'namo, Sultana of Ul'dah, confer upon you this gift. Raubon?
Your Grace.
See to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command, Your Grace. If what they say is true, Ul'dah owes you a great debt. I am Raubon al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
An honor!
Huzzah! Indeed.
Come, hero!
Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Okay, well that was interesting. Untradeable items. Hey, I was able to move it. Okay, let's see what this is. You have obtained an untradeable item. This item is yours and yours alone. Cannot be sold or traded. Unique, untradeable, tide splitter, lancer's arm. Okay. Unique items. You have obtained a unique item. This item is special. You can never possess more than one at a time. Well, those are pretty self-explanatory. Dwayne would like to speak with you. By the 12, Rusty. For an adventurer to receive a personal invitation from Her Grace is unprecedented. Seats at these banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You'll be dining with some of the most influential people in Ul'dah. There are, of course, certain protocols you must observe, but I'm no authority on them. For now, however, Mistress Mamadi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you what you need to know. Okay. Leave the heart of the sworn. Why, yes, that is exactly what I want to do. Let's get rid of this. I think I'm going right here. That looks right. Welcome back, Rushing. Congratulations on your invite. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear my prattle. Any road, I know you're a busy man, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests to this banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings made specially for the occasion. They're meant to symbolize, actually forget about that, this was meant to be the short version. Being of a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as security measure. The Sultansworn won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmiths Guild. Serendipity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there now. Once you've got them, bring them back here and we'll continue. Greetings, is there something I can help you with? Ah, Rusty, your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself, I'll have you know. I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mistress Mahmoudi didn't warn you, the box is locked and I'm not permitted to give you the key. It is a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Mahmoudi, so you will need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultansworn take her grace's safety very seriously. picked up your errands yet, Rusty? Let me just... Well, now, look at the Golden Master outdid herself with this pair. You'd best take good care of these errands. If they fall into the wrong hands, gods only know what might happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, Rusty, because you're about to hobnob with Ul'dah's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. Complete. Let's go. This is it, Rusty, your big debut in Ul'dah High Society. The banquet is being held at the Fragrant Chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade, and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure you put on your earrings first, or he'll send you packing. Right, well, I reckon that's everything. Try not to let all the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be yourself, and you'll be fine. Okay. So, I need to put on my earrings. Face, wear, feet, legs, hands, body, head, offhand, ears. Weathered earrings, voice of the just, a pair of ceremonial earrings. Strength 1, 1 vitality 1. No, well, your wings are better for some reason. Okay. Now that we got that taken care of, pretty sure I'm going in here. I actually don't see it though. Let's look at the map. Royal reception over there. Okay. That's not right. Let's see. No. That's not the right one. I think it's this one. Yes. There it is. The banquet hosted by Her Grace, the Sultana, is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for invited guests. We are honored to receive you, my lord. Please proceed inside.
All hail the Sultana!
guess I gotta advance it.
Your Grace.
Raubon? By right of the Royal House of Ul, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Ul'dah and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion! And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Okay, well, that's weirdish.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Ul'dah is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets.
This is true.
Nor can her grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty. Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subject. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Ul'dah, but there is so much more to do. That light, what is it? So bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether? Yes, you are like they were.
And who is they?
Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals. Though they were not of this land, when the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago. The day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the heroes' sacrifice, nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, Mother of All, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
I'll agree with that prayer.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold, Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all for the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. We go to take our place beside Archon Louisoix. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Sogin Moise Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet. Imaratwe, Kiskat Togahads Wadadorns. Sis Nigem, Fisdun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
How are you feeling, Rusty? They said you fainted in the middle of one of the general's stories. I had to carry you. I had to have you carried back to the hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though possibly not the sort you intended. You sure you're getting enough rest, Rusty? The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Any road, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you was getting a bit tiresome. Oh, before I forget, the general left a message. Said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him in the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when you fell asleep. Okay, so Hall of Flames. Right there. Exit room, yes. I want to leave the room. Thank you, please. Let's find out which door I'm next to. Hall of Flames. I think I actually need to go this way. There he is. Okay. I've been waiting for you, Rusty. I trust you're fully recovered. Good, because there is much work to be done. Work that I would have you do. Sweet. Listen well, Rusty. This will take some time to explain. I've prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. "5 years ago, we looked on, powerless as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cartanu, first by the Garleams, and then by the thrice-damned Primal, called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my fallen comrades, and the warriors of light whom no trace remain. The tragedies of the calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we've lost, we are reminded of what we still have. And so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartanu with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it?" "Yeah, I'll do it." "Then it is agreed. We will journey to Gridania and Limsa Leminsa as my official representative. Now that's a great many miles to travel, but I've neither the time nor patience to wait around while you do it on foot. I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airships travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstances demand it, as in this case, though there were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. Aye, Rusty, I'm not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm for which the warriors of light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. Woohoo! And should your path be barred by a man or a beast, strike fast and true, for the victory belongs to the bold. Now go! Heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way. Awesome. Okay, so what I need to do is then figure out where I catch the airship. What do we got here? Let's see, motivational speaking, so you want to be a pugilist. That is not. No. Over here, help me, Lord of the Dance. The Ul'dah envoy. That's in the hourglass, it looks like. Okay, well. Let's see. Ah, back from your meeting with Ruban then, are you? What did the old man have to say? Is that a fact? Personal envoy of the Flame General himself. So you'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship, bugger me, that's an honor and a half, that is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Rusty, I truly am. Now, I dare say Robin told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most folks go to their graves having never once seen Eorzea from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet their Thal, having never known the blues of Limsa, Lominsa, shimmering seas, or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. But not you, Rusty. You'll see those sights and more, and everywhere you go, you'll find fascinating folks with fascinating tales. The people you meet, the places you go, savor these experiences, for they are priceless. Saying that, I'd be remiss of me if I didn't mention to you to be careful. Ul'dah ain't the only place beset by troubles, as you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. Truth be told, that might well be exactly what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of man you are. And what kind's that, you ask? Why, the kind that can't resist sticking his nose in other people's business. Don't you ever go changing. Safe travels, Rusty. I'll see you when you get back. Speak with Mamadi is done. Speak with Eleonora at the airship landing. That will be the next test. Where are these guys? I wonder. Okay. Well, folks, I think we're going to have to call it there for today. When we come back, we will go find the airship and head off to our next stop. Until then, I'm Rambling Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.